Hello, this is Richard. I'm reporting from Summit City Comic Con 2012. I'm here with Scott and Scott. They just got their new book out, Supermom, and they're going to tell us a little bit about it.
Go ahead, Scott.
Right. Basically, it's a female Superman type character who retires to raise her kids, but the old superhero life doesn't really let go. So you got the combination of the difficulty of being a mom, plus the difficulty of being a superhero, and all the joys of both.
Oh, wow. So, like, the villains are back in the action or something?
Because it's an all-ages, because this comic's an all-ages title, it's not really focused on the villains. It's more focused on the complexity of
being a mom?
Being a mom and still being a superhero.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Like at the very beginning, there's a car accident and she goes to help everyone. But in the meantime, her kids have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
So she flies the car home, hands the car off to Dad, and then goes back and rescues everyone.
Oh, wow. So it's basically mom's taking care of the kid, then goes out, saves the world, and comes back.
Yes.
That sounds cool. So how do you find your comic at?
OurSupermom.com. OUR Supermom.com.
Go ahead, go there, find it. Can they purchase it off the site?
Yes, you can.
Good.
And we put up a new page every week.
New page every week. So it's a webcomic then being published into the
Correct.
comic. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We're also on Facebook. Same. Our Supermom.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So how many issues are out right at the moment?
We have issue 1 out right now, and issue 2 will be out this fall. Issue 3 hopefully around Christmas, and issue 4 by C2E2 next year. We're serious about this.
That's cool. So, like you said, it's a web comic, then it's being transferred over to print. So they can go read it. Then for all your people who loves to have a copy in their hands, can go find this somewhere and then buy that.
Yeah, the people who get the print copy are a little bit ahead of the people that are reading it online.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to talk about the cover artist? Usually try and get like a female cover artist for the book.
We're getting different cover artists for each issue.
Okay.
Wraparound cover.
So everybody go check their new comic out, and we'll have more coverage later. Thanks. We'll just talk to the guys that does the book itself. So now you're dressed up as the main character, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you do like the cosplay you was telling me, you do your own costumes and everything?
Yes, I do. I enjoy helping out friends. It's a good way of being able to do my hobby and make a difference at the same time.
That's cool. So have you been other characters too, you said?
Actually, I have a friend named Paul Lell who writes a book, The First Key of Caligor, and I dressed up for last Gen Con as 2 characters out of his story.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So a little bit about Supermom.
Sure.
So she's a character that has kids, was a superhero, has kids, and comes back. So that's a pretty cool idea.
She tried to retire and start a family and managed it. She has 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, and she still can't keep away from things. Like the introduction, she's stuck in traffic, but sees that there is an accident ahead, and so phones her husband and says, "Honey, I gotta bring the kids because there's an emergency." So she picks up the minivan, flies it home, like any parent who's ever had a child wishing to pee, had to pee, wish they could do. She picks it up and then flies it home, drops it off, and then goes back and assists with the car wreck that had caused the backup in the first place. So it's sort of a lot of balancing. There's
total multitasking.
Really, she actually referees like 3 or 4 soccer games all at the same time toward the end of the book.
Wow.
One her kid's on, but she flies up into the air so that she can see them all, and is refereeing like 3 or 4 of them across the field. There's lots of little things about it that will relate to both parenting and the concept of everybody wanting to be different and special.
Right. So they can go online, read it there.
Yeah, they can read it online.
They can buy the comic also then.
Yes, the comic, and if you're at a con, generally both the Scots are together, so you can get it signed by the author and the artist most of the time if you get it at a con.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, check out their website. It's right here. And thank you, and tune in later.